covering the Northern Bahamas. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. She is an author and a playwright, and now the founder of Island Dreams Management. Corel Pinder says that she is looking to help educate businesses and individuals on the importance of branding yourself to potential customers through an event titled Brand Lovers.
When you think about brand, that's how you package and market your company. So what we want to help individuals to know is your brand is determined by doing research of what does your audience want. Are you offering what your audience wants? Doing that research and that background knowledge. So there are different things that come into play that we'll be talking about at the workshop. So one is how to build a team. So when I'm starting to grow as a business, when I start to add people, what kind of people I want to add, how slow to grow. Also social media management. Which social media avenues should I be on? If your target audience isn't on Instagram and you're spending all kind of money and all kind of time and resources on Instagram, it's not making sense. So we want people to learn to work smarter and not work very hard.
This February 1st, a number of successful business persons will be on board to share their wealth of knowledge with attendees.
We have Linda Wells, who will be speaking on elite branding. We have Anika Stewart out of Nassau, who we're bringing in, and she's a social media specialist, and she's going to be talking about social media management. I will be speaking on brand definition. Paul Frazier, he'll be speaking on finances, because that's another aspect of our brand. If I'm building my brand, chances are I'm starting up, so I may not have that much funds. Where's the best place? How to be wise about the funding I have? Where should I put it? Should I put it in marketing? How much should I put in marketing? What should I do with those finances? And finally, we have the president of the Grand Bahama Port Authority, Mr. Ian Roll, who will talk about team building.
The Jaguars of St. George's High School are preparing for a great performance during Saturday's Junior Junkanoo Parade. Head of the Fine Arts Department, Shakita Stubbs, tells us spectators will experience the royal characters of Disney.
Well, the Jaguars are definitely going to bring it on Saturday. Our theme for this year is Disney Royalty. We have about 60 students thereabout performing, and that will be on the road so representing St. George's on Saturday. For our 10th grade dance girls, we're representing Snow White. For the 11th grade, they're representing Jasmine, and the 12th grade, Pocahontas. We also have Moana that's going to be there, and I think we also have the Tooth Fairy that's going to make an appearance, so this is going to be interesting. Sousaphone, trombone, some baritone, definitely some trumpets, some bass drums, some scrapers, cowbells, just normal Junkanoo rhythm. And I think we've done probably about 9 or 10 of the 12 years that I've been here. And it's been exciting every year, and this year is going to be the same. And I'm excited. I'm proud of the students and the commitment that they've made and the hard work that they've put into it. And I'm really looking forward to see them on the road on Saturday. You know, it's good team spirit as well, too. It gives the students something to really look forward for, because sometimes if you say we're doing it for fun, then they don't put their all into it. But if they know they're competing, you know, how kids get competitive, so they want to bring it. So they're going to bring it. Very good display of them being excited about culture. It's amazing the things you get out of them when you call Junkanoo, that you can't get out of them any other time. But, you know, once we say Junkanoo, then you learn who can paste, you learn who can build, you learn who can choreograph, you learn who've been doing Junkanoo since apparently they were born. So you get to see another side of the students, and that's my thing. That's what I like to see. I like to see the versatility in the students.
Now, Junior Junkanoo gets underway at 5 p.m. on Saturday, downtown Pioneers Way. And now it is time to Ask the Doctor.
Welcome. January is Cervical Health Awareness Month, so I will discuss a little more on cervical cancer. According to the National Institutes of Health, cervical cancer develops slowly, starting as a precancerous condition known as dysplasia. This can be easily detected through a Pap test and can be treated. There's also an HPV test that, when combined with a Pap test in women over age 30, can help identify women at risk for developing cervical cancer. Women with early cervical cancers and precancers usually have no symptoms. When this happens, the most common symptoms are abnormal vaginal bleeding, such as bleeding after sex, bleeding after menopause, bleeding and spotting between periods, and having periods that are longer or heavier than usual, or pain after having sex. Symptoms often do not begin until the cancer becomes invasive and grows into nearby tissues and can potentially spread to the bladder, intestines, lungs, and liver. For this reason, it is very important to have a regular pap smear. Talk to your doctor about what screening tests you need and how often you need them. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away. Ricardo Lightbourne is up next with a check on sports.